Oh yeah, I mean, one of the goals that we really wanted to work on this week was being able to come out and, minimize the runs and, just be aggressive and attack. And I feel like the last 2 days we did a really good job of that, and we kept our hitters in the game. And, that's what it takes to win, is we got to pitch well. So it feels good. I mean, coming in these close games, especially when, we could really use a win, and, just being able to go out there and attack and execute and have success, it's a really good feeling, and I think it's one we're going to be able to keep repeating further down the line this year. I'm ready for any opportunity. I know Eric did a great job in that closer role, and I know that was one of our big things this year, was who's going to fill that role. And if Strain needs me to do that, I'm going to be the man for the job. I'm going to go out there and give my best every single time, whether that's in the ninth inning or it needs me in middle relief. I just go out there and fill it up the best I can. Well, I think that it just shows that, whenever you go out there, you can have success. It doesn't matter in what role. I really enjoy just being able to get out there as much as possible, and that's why I really like the reliever role, because, I could come in the fifth or sixth, or I can come in the eighth or ninth, and, just having that variability where I can come in and throw whenever I want. I think that's what a lot of younger guys are looking forward to down the line, is being able to do similar things and fill those roles.
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad to be back in that starting role. Been my role for a while, so I'm just happy to compete and get these guys a win. Yeah, I mean, I've been telling these guys all fall and all spring, I think we're gross. I think that this is going to be one of the best staffs in RMAC and probably in the nation if we can really control our stuff. But we're young. I think people are still trying to figure out their roles. Like, losing Eric as our closer is big, so we're trying to fill that role in, and then just first guys out of the pen, ready to shut it down. And I think we did an excellent job of that. The last 2 games last week and then today. And even yesterday. Oh man, I love Gabe, and when he goes in the game, he's going to get the job done. It's a vet, and we all look up to Gabe, and we know when he's in the game, especially when he looked as good as he did, that he's going to be lights out.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty firm with him this week, and with our coaches, and what needed to change, what needed to get better. And to their credit, they did a really good job. And it's a good hitting team. I mean, they got a lot of guys back, and every guy that came back hit over 300 last year, so they can hit, and they're have a lot of college at bats and know how to play. And they pitched really well. I mean, today Reichle threw the ball really well, and he didn't want to come out, but I felt good about Brady coming in that situation, and then he pitched really well after getting the one-out double play. To get those 2 innings. I mean, he was firm. That's what Brady can do. Brady should do that all the time. His stuff's good. They don't hit him if he gets ahead. So really happy for them. And then we're searching for a closer, somebody can shut it down. And Gabe's been here for like 20 years, so he looks like a grown-ass man out there. So it's nice to have him out there. At least he can intimidate him. But he was really good today. The pitches were good. The guy made a nice swing on the ball, was down and in to the lefty. I mean, it was a pretty good pitch, and the guy hit it. But other than that, he did really well. Yeah, the offense is struggling. I mean, these guys are way too good at hitters to be playing the way we are. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm shocked at the way we swung the bats. From where we swung it in the fall, and then even the first weekend we were taking some good hacks, and then what happened is we start struggling a little bit. You lose some games you should win, and then all of a sudden guys trying to do too much. And to be honest, I mean, we're giving a lot of guys shots, and it's hard to hit when you don't play every day. But the bottom line is you got to step up and show us you're giving us good at bats to get back in there to keep getting those at bats. So I'd like to find a lineup that I feel comfortable with. I think some guys take a step or 2 forward and then 2 steps back. We just kind of are searching for it. And then what's been the problem is, and I've told them this, I'm fine saying it in front of people, is our big boys in the middle, our Americans, they got to do better. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I mean, they're capable of doing better, but that's why they're all Americans. That's why on the scouting report everybody knows who they are. I mean, they're the guys they got to get out, and right now they're getting them out. And so we need them to step up, and they will. They just keep getting at bats, but at some point they need to just get after and get it done.